Greetings, Fright Nights and Gorehounds! Welcome back to Horror Month here on the BoobTube. And in light of all of the great festivities that everyone is prepping for Halloween, I just want to say that a lot of people tend to overlook the most greatest thing when it comes to Halloween, and that is death and where do we go after we die. Sure, for those of you who are very religious, there may be a higher power out there, one where our eternal souls will go to a better place on the astral field. Either that or that other terrible place, depending how shitty you are in this life. While there are others who tend to have a straightforward thought, believing there is nothing at all at the end of our rope, I, for one, don't really know, to be honest. So whether we go to heaven or hell, Valhalla or Nirvana, it is still quite the very big mystery out there. A mystery which I will tend to solve right now. Grim Reaper, this is Magnetrix.
Who?
Magnetrix, man, from the BoobTube. You commented on all of my videos.
Oh, of course. How did you get this number?
Oh, you know, the usual. Had to do a quick seance on my phone and had to get the number from the Cringe Serpent. I didn't know you guys were Facebook buddies.
I wouldn't call him a friend, per se. It's kind of a real jerk. I'm glad you killed him.
No, I didn't kill him. It was... Never mind. Look, I got a question to ask. What really happens to us mere mortals when we die?
You know, to be honest, the only afterlife I'm actually in charge of is the eternity for Cabbage Patch Kids.
Really? Okay. Thank you very much. That was useless. Bye. Well, so much for his help. The reason I say this is because though we may never know exactly what really happens to us, until we meet our maker that is, a couple of amateur filmmakers out there decided to make a movie about it. And that video is Brain Hack. The story entails a computer scientist who teams up with a film student for an ambitious project, which is finding the perfect set of images that will induce hallucinogenic visions of God. But along the way, they are pursued by a mysterious religious sect. Well, that sounds pretty trippy if you ask me. Alright, so let's dwell into the wonders that is the Brain Hack. Our film begins with some found footage style material as one of our main protagonists, Fallon, is cornered by someone in his apartment.
Finish it.
I'm just messing with you. We still have a whole 19 minutes left on the clock. We cut to what I'm guessing is a few weeks earlier as theology major Fallon talks to fellow film student Will on helping him with a project. Throughout a series of quick jump cuts, Fallon explains to Will about his personal interests in near-death experiences, in which these people see God.
In the 1400s, a leather trader, Kareem Nisbar, spent 12 days in the desert. After dragging himself home, all he could say to his wife was, "I've seen God." In 1937, a German marine scientist was hypnotized by the sway of bioluminescence on Lake Karakou. His first words upon revival, "I've seen God."
Wow, those are some pretty nice stories. Assuming if they are true, which they're not. Anywho, Fallon needs Will's help documenting the experiment because he believes that there are certain parts of the brain which will trigger visions of God. But in order to do so, the experiment requires the mind to see certain things in order to unlock those visions. So after a series of random montages in which they use them to do their research, Will is concerned for Fallon as he slowly becomes a little paranoid that someone from the church is stalking him, believing that they're going to ruin everything. Which I can sort of understand. After all, religion has become this unofficial franchise that everyone follows for the last 10,000 years. And if you find out that there's a slight chance that the existence of God might be nothing more than a farce, well, you're gonna piss a few people off. Now that they have all of their equipment set up, it is time for their experiment to begin.
Perhaps you should cut the self-testing? You could do serious damage.
Who else is there?
No.
It's perfectly safe.
Says the paranoid schizophrenic.
Oh man, That is a burn. Dude, you just got burned. Burn, dude.
But there is a new problem, as the human brain cannot be triggered because of some sort of natural built-in defense which prevents this from happening. After a few days of testing, Fallon has come to the conclusion on how to break the barrier to this defense, and that is...
Fear.
Of course! Wait, what? So the experiment on Will did not work, or so he thinks at first, until he sees his hallucinations kick in as it overwhelms him to the point of mildly laying down on the ground. After he wakes up in the hospital, Will escapes through the window after apparently noticing a member of the Court of Owls was stalking them this entire time. He heads back to Fallon's flat only to discover his dead body leaning up against a bloody pentagram, and heads straight home only to find a manila envelope with their research inside and recorded footage of Fallon from earlier. So Will takes it upon himself to make the entire video of their work and upload it to the internet. And this is the part where they done fucked up a bit right here. As Will is rendering and uploading the video, their mystery stalker tries to break into the office. As this is going on, we get several scenes of these two talking back and forth about how they should make this a short film that is part documentary and part thriller. In other words, they built all of this drama and suspicion just to tell you that it is all fake. And then they show us the brain hack video. That's like watching a prank video, even though that you know that it's fake, but for some reason they still show the dude making out with the MILF at the beach. If you ask me, this removes any type of surprising twists. This could have worked a lot better after they showed the brain hack video, if you ask me. But who really cares, because they're gonna just show it to you anyways.
Look away now.
Do I have to? My brothers and sisters, I have seen the light, and it kinda sucks. I mean, overall they had something going on with this, but I think it manages to fall apart as well along the way. Not by a whole lot, but there are some inconsistencies with this flick, along with a plot hole or two in here. I will give this film some props to that the camera work, the music, and the overall acting is okay, for the most part. But I feel like it is so contrived that it only focuses on these two and does not include anyone else. And as I said before, I also felt like they blew their load just a little too early with that twist. So in the end, I'm a little bit split right down the middle. I kind of like it, but at the same time I kind of don't. But who am I to judge? Because according to my research, this short film pretty much went on to win several awards at the BFI London Film Festival last year. So with that, I'm going to give this flick just a 2.5 out of 5. And if you guys want to watch this video in its entirety, feel free to click the screen right here, and it'll take you straight to the video. Or you can click at the link in the description box below, which I will provide right here. And they also have an official Facebook page as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to... No. No! No! No, please! No, no! Aha! I finally got you in my trap. Ha ha! It took me a while, but I finally figured out who and what you are. You are nothing more than a damn demon.
Not a demon.
What? Oh, shit. No. No.
What's the matter? I thought you were gonna pull the trigger. Shall I do it for you?
Alright, fine. Fine, you win.
Finally. Now sit down. You and I have much to discuss.